Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from the St. Louis Pagan Picnic, and I'm here at the Temple of Witchcraft. And I am here with Jay. And suddenly the music has started and the dogs are barking, but this is what happens when you're in a public event. So, Jay, are you having a good day?
It's a wonderful day. The weather is perfect today. There's no rain in the forecast. We're happy.
Tell us about what you're doing here.
This is the Temple of Witchcraft building. The Temple of Witchcraft is out in New Hampshire, Boston, New Hampshire, and it's run by Christopher Pinzak, Adam Startwell, and Steve Kenton. It's a 501(c), and we offer classes here in St. Louis as well.
Very good. And you've been here in St. Louis for many years.
Many years.
How many years do you remember?
Oh gosh, Rachel Miller is our teacher, our high priestess, and I've been with her for 5 years, going on 6 now. She's been here much longer than I have.
So very well established in the area.
Yes, sir.
And you're here at Picnic every year.
Every year, yes.
And what do you enjoy most about the picnic?
What I enjoy most about the picnic is just the diversity. There's so many different personalities, and I love to see the different costumes, and everyone can just come out and be themselves. I just love it.
And what do you enjoy most about Temple of Witchcraft?
Oh, same thing. You can just be yourself in the Temple of Witchcraft. It's a school. It's a mystery school. You learn to work on self, and I think, my personal opinion, everything begins with self. You get a good grasp of that, you can control your environment around you. This is a wonderful mystery school.
If people wanted to learn more about the Temple of Witchcraft, where would you send them?
www.templeofwitchcraft.org.
Very good. And if people were thinking of coming to the picnic but weren't sure they wanted to, what would you say?
To the picnic? Oh, check out Pathways Bookstore. This is where the classes are offered. We do Sabbats there, Temple of Witchcraft Sabbats at Pathways Bookstore, and the classes are held there as well.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And do you know the website for Pathways?
I should.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
We'll put it
Sorry.
in. That's okay. Thank you. You have a lovely, lovely day.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis, and I'm here with Mama Gina.
And I'm here with Reverend Don Lewis.
And it's wonderful.
It is. It really is.
It's good to see you again.
It's great to see you too.
So are you enjoying the picnic?
I'm loving picnic. I always love picnic. It's amazing.
And you did a little concert earlier today.
I had a concert this afternoon, and I'll have another one in the morning.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And you get around a lot. Appear at a lot of events.
I don't know if I should let that be part of my... I get around a lot. I do actually get around a lot. I've got a lot of events coming up. You will also be at 3 Gates next week in West Plains, Missouri. I travel all over the country and a lot in the Midwest this year. So I'm excited.
Very good. So for our viewers who have not already seen you on Magick TV, which hopefully everybody has, tell us a little bit about your career.
I came out as a solo pagan artist 7 years ago. I hit 50 years old, and my son was 18, and I figured I was done raising him. And though we're never really done raising them, but I figured I could safely leave home at that point, and I came out as a solo artist, and I've been traveling, playing festivals, house concerts. I write music inspired by the divine, however that looks, whatever comes through my head and my heart and my fingers, and I have a blast. I really, really do. I love what I do, and I hope to be doing it for a whole lot longer.
You have a song about a man with a bell, which was based on a true story, but I'm not going to ask about that.
Okay. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What is the most interesting thing that has happened in those 7 years? Or one of them?
Well, I will tell you that when I first came out, I decided I was going to be a pagan bard. And the evolution of that is really the deepest thing. Because when I came out, I thought it was all about me telling my stories. And a couple of years in, I started realizing that people were telling me their stories, which meant I had to shut up and start listening. And it's taken a few years for me to figure this out, but I spend a lot of time listening to people. It's become my superpower as a bard. And listening to everything else, the trees, the sounds around me, whether it's exterior, interior, all of that. And the voices that have appeared in my head over the last couple of years, Nine Toes the Bard, and now Ava, She Walks the Stars. There are a couple of bards, one from 15th century and one 30,000 years in the future. And I started listening to these voices, and most people, they take medication for that, but I'm making a living out of it, so I kind of love it. Yeah.
Well, you know, I would ask you what your advice is for people who want to be bards, but I think you just gave that.
Listen. Listen to everything. Listen to people's stories, because if I were just telling my stories, I would have run out of stuff a long time ago. And listening really is the bard's superpower. That's what I've learned. Yeah.
And what is next on your agenda?
I have a new CD coming out this summer, I hope. It's already recorded. I'm just waiting for the technical stuff to be done. It's going to be a lot of sad songs. Bards get sad too. And I decided to put all that stuff along with some Florida folk, because I'm from Florida, on it. That's already recorded. And then the next project I'm writing for Ava, She Walks the Stars, this bard in the 30,000 years in the future. And that's going to be a really big story and a really big CD with a lot of fat music, so I'm excited.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, if people would like to learn more about you, or they'd like to order one of your mini CDs, where would they go?
They would go to mamaginamusic.com, MAMAGINA music.com.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Can we hug on camera? Yay!
I'm feeling very contemplative this morning, so I'm doing some of my more serious stuff.
And because I haven't done this in a while,
I'm just putting words in front of me just in case. This is a song that's written by Nine Toes the Bard, the 15th century Welsh bard that lives in my head. And this was true in the 15th century in another timeline. And it's true today. The Red King said, the morn is mine. The Blue King said, 'tis not. They gathered troops and armor, the finest could be bought. And as they camped the days ahead, the bard she listened with to the hearts of every man, so she could truly tell the tale. Why do we teach our sons and daughters, oh, what their hearts are for? Then battle for the moon and march them off to war. The bard had seen such bloodshed in her fine young life. She saw no glory in this war and wanted no one to die. She could not fight for peace, you know that battle's never won. So she asked her God and goddess, what else could be done? Up she drew the mother and down she drew the stars, and in she drew her breath to still the trembling heart. Her gods had gifted her with song, she knew what she must do. And she slept upon the field that night beneath the bright full moon. Why do we teach our sons and daughters, oh, what their hearts are for? Then battle for the moon and march them off to war. 1,001 men to her left, the same upon her right. She sang that sun up in the sky. She sang with all her might. She sang love lost and love that won, and all the while she played. Not a man did cross her, not a man lifted his blade. And when the sun had settled, and she lay down for the night. She knew there were two angry kings still itching for a fight. The second morning, like the first, she did what she must do. And though her voice was ragged, it rang out true. Why don't we teach our sons and daughters what their hearts are for? Then battle for the moon and march them on to war. And she sang through waning moon, and as the nights grew dark, her voice was all she had to keep those kings apart. She never saw the men who wept and left the field for home. She only saw those standing as the moon began to grow. 28 days she sang, and the bard could do no more. And with heavy hearts and God's release, she left them to their war. She watched each slay the other, till no one stood, not even kings. Her tears ran freely like their blood has changed not one damned thing. But one man stood beside her, once warrior, now free. I'll not lift my blade again last night, yet change the world for me. Why do we teach our sons and daughters what their hearts are for? Then battle for the moon and march them off to war. Why do we teach our sons and daughters what their hearts are for? Then battle for the moon. Why do we battle for the moon? We battle for the moon and march them off to war. Thank you.